Good morning students. What was learned in the previous session? In the previous session I explained EMF, potential difference, resistance and various electric circuits, various electric components. How to the resistors, how to the bulbs to be connected, how to resistors to be connected in series and parallel. That all are discussed in the previous session. In the today's session I will explain effects and types of current. What are the effects of current? What are the types of current? Okay. First, what are the effects of current? What is the meaning that effects? The current will be falling on any one conductor, definitely it will create some effect. For example, iron box. We have to use the iron box to straightening your clothes or you iron your dresses. Okay. So, how to work? By applying the current. The iron box is center part of the iron box is having one rod. By applying the current, the rod to be heated, the electrical energy will be converted into heat energy. So, the electric effect it will be converted into heating effects. That the way only we iron the dresses easily. Okay. So, that the way, that the phenomena, the electricity will be converted into heating effect. Okay. So, first heating effect of current. Three effects is there: heating effect, chemical effect and magnetic effect or magnetic effect. So, first heating effect. Heating effect means we have to apply the current or any one electronic appliances that the energy, that the electrical energy will be converted into heat energy. For example, you have to touch the bulb after the long time glowing. The bulb, you have to feel the warmness of the outer surface of the bulb. Okay, that's the way, that's the phenomena. The electrical energy will be converted into heat energy. Okay, so the heating effect of current, the electrical energy will be converted into heating energy. That will be called as heating effect of current. I will give one activity for that to explain the heating effect of current. You have to take one wooden tray. Okay, take one wooden tray, and then we have to take one aluminum foil. The aluminum foil it will be cut into the lengthwise rectangular shape. One it will be pointed, one edge it will be pointed up, another one it will be little bit broad comparable to the next side of the tip. Okay. Then the tip side of the aluminum foil it will be inserted on the wooden board. Okay. We have to take the two wires, that the two wires it will be connected to the two terminals of the battery. 9 volt, simply it will be taken as 9 volt battery. Don't use the home supply voltage because the home supply voltage is 220 volt. You have to use the 220 volt supply. Definitely your body will be affected. It will be getting the electrical shock from the home supply voltage. Okay. So don't, it will be avoid to use the voltage from the home. You have to use only the 9 volt battery. Don't use the alternating current. Only use the direct current only. Okay, we have to use the 9 volt battery. You have to take the two wires. That the two wires it will be connected the two terminals of the battery, and then the two terminals. One terminal it will be touched the tip of the aluminum foil, and another one terminal it will be touched the 2 millimeter away from to the first point. So that is the second terminal. That's the first terminal. Okay. So we have to touch the aluminum foil one point, and another point it will be just the 2 millimeters away from the first point. The two wires will be touched the 2 points of the aluminum foil. The current will be falling. The aluminum foil starts to be melting. The sharp edge point of the aluminum foil to be heated and to be melted. This is the activity for the heating effect of current. Okay. So heating effect of current is nothing but current it will be falling on any one metal plate. The metal plate to the electrical energy will be converted into heat energy. The metal plate to be melted. That is the heating effect of current. Second one is chemical effect of current. Already you learned in the 8th standard. Already I explained in the 8th standard chemical effect of current. The electrical energy it will be used for the following various process, that is electroplating, electro-refining and electrotyping. All are you have to learn in 8th standard. You have to did one experiment in this chapter also. Okay, electroplating process. Okay, that the science kit activity already you have to do an experiment for the electroplating process. What is meaning that chemical effect of current? The current it will be used in any one electrolytic solution, that the electrolytic solution decompose their ions by supplying the voltage. That the process it will be called as electrolysis. I will explain this concept with one activity. Okay, you have to take one container filled with copper sulfate solution. Take one container. Okay, take one container is filled with copper sulfate solution. It's filled with copper sulfate solution. Okay, copper sulfate solution. That the solution it will be considered as electrolytic solution. Which liquid it will be used in the electrolysis process? That the liquid it will be called as electrolytic solution. Electrolytic solution. Okay, you have to take the two rods. One is carbon rod. The carbon rod, one wire it will be wound over the top side of the carbon rod. That the wire it will be connected to the positive terminal of the battery. That the wire it will be connected to the positive terminal of the battery. Okay, and then one copper rod you have to take, and that the copper rod it will be flattened by hammering. We have to take the copper rod. That the copper rod it will be clean and dry and flattened with the hammering by using the hammer. Okay, so this is the copper rod. Okay, the copper rod it will be attached to the negative terminal of the battery. That is the battery, negative terminal of the battery. This is a copper. Okay, this is carbon rod. Okay. So this solution it will be called as the electrolytic solution, and which rod it will be connected to the positive terminal of the battery, that the rod it will be called as anode. Which rod it will be connected to the positive terminal of the battery, it will be called as anode. Which material it will be connected to the negative terminal of the battery, it will be called as cathode. Okay, so copper rod is a cathode. Okay, then we have to apply the current on the two terminals of the this experiment. Few minutes later, you doesn't touch their setup. Wait and watch. After 10 minutes, we have to notice that the copper it will be melted, it will be moving on the electrolytic solution, it will be deposited on the carbon rod. Okay, so the copper it will be melted by applying the current, and then melted it will be moves on the electrolytic solution, and then it will be deposited on the carbon rod. This process it will be called as electrolysis. This electrolysis process it will be applied in electroplating process. Electroplating process is nothing but is a plate of metal over on one metal. It will be called as electroplating. So one metal it will be plated over on any one metal by using another one metal. So this electroplating will be very much useful to make a lecture and colorful utensils, to make the colorful utensils, not a colorful shiny பார்க்குறதுக்கு அப்பியராக இருக்க மாதிரி மெட்டல்ஸை மேக் பண்ணுறதுக்கு it will be used. Okay, so electroplating process it will be by the use of it will be works on the principle of chemical effect of electric current. Current it will be passed on to the any one chemical substance, that the chemical substance it will be used to change the one metal form to another form metal, and one process it will be done in a chemical substance, that the process it will be called as chemical effect of current. Current it will be applied to the chemical it will be decomposed and it will be deposited on any one metal. This is the chemical effect of current. And magnetic effect of current you will learn in the next lesson. Okay, magnetic effect of current means this effect will be explained by Oersted, Christian Oersted. He took one conductor. Okay, the current will be flowing through the conductor, the magnetic field will be created around the conductor, that will be called as magnetic effect of current. This the direction of current it will be denoted by right hand thumb rule. We have to fix the right hand thumb rule. Okay, we have to fix the in our right hand in this picture, The thumb, it will be represents the direction of current. Thumb, it will be represents the direction of current, and folded fingers represent the current flowing in the direction. Magnetic field will be created by the current. Okay, magnetic field is nothing but current or wire pass ஆகுதுனா அதோட சரௌண்டிங்ல நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா some magnetic effect வந்து create, magnetic power வந்து create ஆயிருக்கு. That will be called as magnetic effect of current. So magnetic effect of current is nothing but current, it will be falling on any one conductor. The magnetic field, it will be created around the center of the wire. That will be called as magnetic effect of current. So the current, the direction of current, it will be indicates by using right and thumb rule. Okay. So this is the three effects of current. Next I will go for types of current. Types of current, it will be classified into two. One is DC current and one AC current. DC current means direct current. AC current is alternating current. Direct current is nothing but the current it will be get from one battery. The electrical energy will be stored in a battery. The battery it will be used in various electronic appliances. That the battery it will be called as DC current. DC means direct current. Direct current is nothing but does not change their direction. It will be goes on a unidirectional. It will be DC current, it will be also called as unidirectional current. Unidirectional current means does not change their direction. For example, positive voltage is always flows from higher potential to lower potential. Positive voltage is always flows from higher potential to lower potential. Negative voltage always flows from negative voltage to positive potential. Okay, sorry. Negative voltage it will be flows from lower potential to higher potential. எந்த இடத்துல high voltage இருக்கோ அந்த இடத்துல இருந்தா positive voltage flow ஆகும். So positive voltage is always flows from higher potential to lower potential. Negative voltage it will be flows from lower potential to higher potential. Battery it will be used to balance the potential difference between the two terminals, 2 points in the conductor. So battery it will be storing electrical energy, it will be giving the direct current, not the alternating current. Direct current na ஒண்ணும் இல்லப்பா, current அப்படியே ஸ்டோர் பண்ணி வைக்கிறது. Just it will act as a battery. The batteries always gives the direct current. Okay. But alternating current means alternating current mostly it will be change their direction in a particular time, particular second. So for example, the electricity board it will be fixed to the one side, but bulb, tube light is there and fan is there. So various places all the electronic appliances is there. How the current will be falling to all the electronic appliances in your home? The current it will be change their direction in a particular second. Okay, we have to put one resistance in a flowing circuit, in a current flowing circuit. The resistance it will be resist some current and then change their direction also. Okay, so change their direction also. The resistor it will be continuously be changing their direction. Then current it will be continuous changing in their direction in a particular second is 50 Hz. So frequency it will be needed to explain the flowing of alternating current in a circuit. So frequency is number of vibration per second or number of oscillation in a particular seconds. So the current it will be change their direction in 1 second 50 times. 50 times change their direction in 1 second. So the frequency of alternating current is 50 Hz. Okay. So frequency is number of changes their direction, number of changes in a alternating current, that will be 50. ஒரு செகண்டுக்கு 50 times அதோடைய direction change பண்ணுமா. So alternating current it will be change their direction in 50 times in 1 second. Okay. So in our home supply voltage is alternating current, but you have to get the current from mobile battery and toy battery or clock battery. The batteries all are will be giving the direct current, but your home supply voltage is alternating current. In our India, India it will be supply 220 volt, 220 volt supply in our home and 50 Hz. But USA it will be supplying the 110 voltage. Okay, in 60 Hz. Okay, so in our India, our home supply voltage is 220 volt, and the frequency level is 50 Hz. Okay, so what are the advantages of AC? AC, TC already told. What is the advantages of AC? What are the advantages of DC? What is the advantages of AC? AC is alternating current. Okay, alternating current. So always change their direction by their own. Okay, so advantages of AC means it will be change their direction, so easily transmit to the longer distances. The current, alternating current, it will be transmit to the longer distance. For example, various cities is there, so various street is there in any one place. We have to fix the transformer in each places. The transformer, it will be transmit the current. Mostly step up transformer, it will be used to transmit the current in longer distances. So advantages of AC means AC current, it will be transmit easily in a longer distance. When? Second one is it will be transmit. The energy loss for transmission is very negligible for alternating current. Energy transmission is very much negligible in alternating current. So alternating current, it will be easily transmit from one place to another place without less energy. Okay. And third one, alternating current, it will be converted into DC current is very easy. AC, it will be converted into DC is very easy because alternating current in a home supply voltage, in a home supply current, it will be stored easily in a battery. So alternating current, it will be easily converted into direct current. Okay, is easy. And then generation of AC current is also easy. Alternating current, it will be generated by thermal energy. So thermal energy and then atomic energy, and so generation of AC is very easy. Generation of AC is very easy comparable to DC. Then produce alternating current, it will be easily produce the electromagnetic induction. So alternating current means the current, it will be anyone pass on the anyone conductor, that the conductor, it will be create some electromagnetic induction. I will explain the electromagnetic induction in the next chapter. Okay, so electromagnetic induction, it will be easily produced by alternating current. That is all are the advantages of AC. So AC current, it will be transmit easily in a longer distance. Second, energy for AC current transmission is negligible, and then AC, it will be converted into DC. It will be very easy, and generation of AC is easier than DC. Then alternating current, it will be easily produce the electromagnetic induction. Okay, and advantages of DC comparable to AC. DC current, it will be very much useful for electroplating, electro refining, and electrotyping. And then another one use is there clock, mobile, and then clock, mobile, and electric toys, that all are need a battery to work. Without the battery, that is not in use. So that the battery, it will be having the DC current. So some phenomena need a little amount of current. That little amount of current, it will be only given by DC current only, battery only. So direct current, it will be used in some human activity, and then laboratory activity, and then simple machines. It will be used in simple machine. Especially electroplating, electro refining, and electrotyping can be done only using DC, not to be in a AC. Okay. And students handling electric toys and electronic equipments, all are used only DC, not a AC, because in the AC current, it will be used by the students, it will be very dangerous. It will be getting the electric shock from the home supply voltage. Okay, and then electricity, it will be can be stored in the form of DC is easy. Moreover, we use the batteries or anything by store the electrical energy from the AC current. We charge the battery, that the battery, it will be used in various electronic appliances, especially mobiles. All the times we have to charge by using the alternating current. But mobiles are having battery. The battery is the DC current. So mobile, it will be work by using the DC current. But the DC current, it will be get from the AC current. Okay, so the electricity can be easily stored in the form of DC. Okay, this is the advantages of AC and DC. Okay, in the today's session, I explained what are the effects and the types of electric current. What are the effects of what is the effect of current? What are the effects of current, ma? Effects of current means the current, it will be falling on the conductor or any one thing. Some effects it will be produced. That effects it will be called as heating effect, chemical effect, and magnetic effect. Okay, heating effect of current means we have to apply the current in any one conductor, some heat it will be produced. For example, glowing bulb, the outer area will be having some heat. You have to touch the bulb after the glowing, we have to feel the warmness. Okay, this is the heating effect of current. And the heating effect of current already I explained with the one activity. Okay, we taking one wooden board, we taking one aluminum foil, it will be cut in a length a triangle shape, and then one edge it will be in a very sharp, that the edge it will be inserted on the wooden board. The current it will be supply the two terminals of the aluminum foil by using the 9 volt battery. The aluminum foil due to heating to be melted. Okay, so this is the heating effect of current. And chemical effect of current means the current it will be passed on to the any one chemical liquid or chemical substance, it will be decomposed by their own ions. Okay, so that's the process, it will be called as electrolysis. Two electrodes it will be used in chemical effect of current, that the electrodes will be called as anode and cathode. Anode, which rod it will be connected to the positive terminal of the battery, it will be called as anode. Which rod it will be connected to the negative terminal of the battery, it will be called as cathode. And two electrode, an electrolytic solution it will be used in this process, and then that's the phenomenon it will be called as electrolysis. Okay, so that the effect it will be called as chemical effect of current. And magnetic effect of current. Magnetic effect of current means the current it will be falling on a conductor, the magnetic power it will be created surrounding the surrounding the current flowing in a conductor. That the magnetic effect it will be explained by Oersted, that the direction it will be mentioned by right and thumb rule. Okay, the direction of current it will be explained by right and thumb rule. And then types of current it will be two, that is direct current and alternating current. Types direct current means it will be going in a unidirectional, not to be changed their direction, and mostly probably battery it will be used to give the direct current. Battery it will be balance the potential difference between the two terminals of the circuit, 2 points in the circuit. Okay, and direct current is always used in batteries. So direct current nale battery. Okay, battery it will be giving the lowest voltage. Then another one information for DC, battery it will be very much useful to explain the simple activity by the students. Okay, and alternating current means alternatively the current will be changes the direction, it will be called as alternating current. In 1 second 50 times the current it will be changed their direction, that will be called as 50 Hz. The frequency of the alternating current is 50 Hz. And then alternating current it will be very much useful for fixing the various electronic appliances in our home. Okay, then another one information is how to convert the AC current into DC. The rectifier it will be used to convert the AC to DC. Okay, rectifier it will be used to convert AC to DC. And DC to AC, which instrument it will be used to do DC current to AC current, that is inverter. Inverter, what's the use of inverter ma? Inverter in the power time we store the electrical energy, we get the inverter it will be get the electrical energy from the electricity board, and it will be stored electrical energy inside, and then that the energy it will be used after use when the power it will be off. Okay, so that will be the instrument. So the stored energy will be called as DC, and AC current it will be stored in an inverter, and inverter it will be used to DC. So DC current after the when the power cut, the DC voltage in the inverter it will be used as a AC voltage. So which instrument it will be used to convert DC to AC, that is inverter. Okay, advantages of AC. Transmission of AC it will be very easy. The energy for transmission of AC is negligible. AC to DC conversion is very easy, and generation of AC is also very easy. And alternating current it will be can produce the electromagnetic induction. And advantages of DC, electroplating, electrorefining, electrotyping, all are done only by using AC. Okay, then electricity can be easily stored in the form of DC. So all the time the battery it will be used to store the electrical energy. After the power cut, the battery it will be used to giving the alternating current in our home. Okay, this is the effects and effects and types of current. And in our body having some electrons. The electrons will be moving in day to day life. The electrons will be moving, it will definitely the chemical process, by the chemical process, there the electrons will be moving, it will be create some electric power, little bit of electric power. There the electric power, it will be called as synaptic signals. That the signals does not to be affect our body. It will be moving your full body by the nerve system to the brain and brain to other parts. Okay, the synaptic signals will be produced by the human body. Okay, that the human body creates some charges inside of the body, that the signal it will be called as synaptic signals. That the signals will be carried out the full body by the nerve system. Okay, so in the today's session I explained what are the effects of current and what are the types of current. So home assignment for today's session, learn and write the conceptual questions in unit 4. Okay, learn and write the conceptual question in unit 4. Thank you.